What's up, y'all? It's your boy TOJ. Out and about, making some rounds. Just really too busy to shoot videos. But I'm gonna do one while I'm driving. You know, that's the only free time I ever got, which is why 90% of the time I do videos in my truck. But I want to address the African American situation as it relates to the coronavirus, and that we are disproportionately dying. Like 70% of the coronavirus victims are African American and or older people, but older African Americans at that. That's the most important thing. We have underlying conditions because of hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, and when a virus get a hold of you, if you're one of those folks with a compromised immune system vis-a-vis somebody African American, you got a history in your family of diabetes, blood pressure, and all that, high blood pressure, what have you, and that virus gets you, bro. It's gonna take your body over, get to your respiratory system, and you're gonna succumb to your injuries. Succumb to the sickness. I live in New Orleans. New Orleans is a nuclear hotspot for the coronavirus. Okay, now the good news is more people are recovering than are dying from it. Number two, hospitalizations are down, so we don't have as many people, going in, mostly because motherfuckers just don't want to get the bad news. So in one respect, you may have people who are asymptomatic, like myself, who I think I had that shit, but I kind of just self-resolved. I got my vitamins, got me some orange juice, kept my vitamin C up, stay hydrated, took all the Theraflu I can get my hands on, and I self-resolved. Okay, but a lot of people in this city ain't that lucky. The first person to die from coronavirus in New Orleans was an older black dude, older black lady from Jefferson Parish, which is still considered New Orleans. And there was an old folks home called the Lambeth House. Damn near all of them have passed away, because mind you, these are senior citizens, but I mean, these are like in their late 80s, early 90s. All right. Also, young black people aren't that healthy. Down here, we eat brutally unhealthy. I'm talking about fried chicken, especially chicken wings. Chicken wings, buku gumbo, jambalaya, fried everything, fried fish, fried shrimp, po' boys, hot sausage sandwiches. So people that live here they have high blood pressure, extreme diabetes, okay, and extreme hypertension. And this is a warm climate, so people that live here, man, ain't really doing that well. If you notice, like, we have a really high mortality rate in New Orleans, not just because of the violence, the black on black violence that is, but still, it's just that people that live here, you'll see stories of young guys dropping dead of heart attacks. Just young dudes dropping dead of heart attacks. Dudes smoking weed, they smoking cigarettes every day. A young dude smoking Black and Miles. So when you have a situation, and mind you, we have a humongous charity hospital system. Charity hospital is like a Medicaid type of hospital where all the poor people go at. Man, you feel sick when you walk in that bitch. I guess charity hospital would be our version of Grady Hospital. Niggas walk in that bitch and they die coming out, if that makes sense. Even the pigeons in New Orleans got high blood pressure. So it's something I'm laughing at, but I'm being serious. So it's not some population control bullshit. I hate to hear black people say that shit on YouTube. Rizza Islam and fucking Boyce Watkins. And maybe, I think even Tariq may have said something crazy. I haven't listened to Tariq in almost 6 months. But I've been, getting little clips here and there and little sound bites. People saying that it's much to do about nothing, and that black folks got this gorgeous melanin in our system and stupid shit like that, bro. And come to find out, niggas dying more from this stuff than about anything else. We're not a healthy people, especially black men. Black dudes, I don't go to the doctor, and I don't even know y'all. And I'll tell y'all that shit, to y'all face. And I'll tell y'all just now, I had, virus symptoms and still didn't go to the hospital. And I got insurance. I just don't feel like going. I don't like the inconvenience. But unfortunately, that's a truth that we have to come to a realization, that we don't like the inconvenience of hearing bad news. And this shit's going to have to come to an end, man. After this virus pass over, God willing that we survive this thing, You know, we need to have a real convention, meeting of the minds, plebiscite, whatever word you want to use, that we need to come, you know, sit down and just admit that we got to really address the high disproportionality of brown and black people having fucked up health and us not really taking health seriously. We'll take religion seriously. We'll take an insult seriously, but health and your own mortality, you know. But me, I'm a health nut. I lift weights. I'm a workaholic. I exercise, so I eat extremely healthy. But I don't go to the hospital unless I absolutely have like shit leaking out my ears. Then I'll go. But I don't do like, you know, I don't go get physicals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just 45 years old and I feel amazing. I can throw a damn car across the street. But with that being said, yes, we need to be honest that this is not some kind of Bill Gates vaccine, you know, scenario where he wants to, you know, plant these RFI, what do they call it, RFDI chips, radio frequency computer chips in your body, and it's some kind of mass genocide on population control. Because truth be told, there's bodies that people can't even claim. The bodies are so infected that people can't even have funerals. So what the fuck are they talking about? Just niggas just saying and spitting shit and being brutally misinformed. I don't like that at all. There's 18-wheelers, bruh, refrigeration trucks packed with bodies that can't even be buried because they're so infected with that shit. So what the hell? So what mass population control are we talking about? You got bodies everywhere. There's no population control plan to get rid of mass bodies. Need to think for they say that stupid shit, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.